Well, this morning, for the first time ever, a former U.S. president facing a criminal trial. As jury selection is set to begin today in Donald Trump's hush money case, he's accused of falsifying business records to hide the payment he made to former fixer Michael Cohen to pay off adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Both Cohen and Daniels expected to testify in this case. Jury selection expected to take about a week. And joining us now to help share some perspective on this trial is former Collin County prosecutor and current trial attorney Jeremy Rosenthal. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning.
Now, Jeremy, what do you expect the prosecution strategy to be?
Well, any trial lawyer who does this quite a bit can tell you that you can't really win a case in jury selection, but you can absolutely lose it in jury selection. For jury selection, what they're going to do is they're going to be digging out those landmine jurors who just have it in their mind already, in their case, that Mr. Trump is being railroaded. On the other side, Donald Trump is going to look for other jurors who just don't like the man. That's a great way to lose a case before it even starts.
We've already seen allegations of bias in other cases against the former president. Is there any way they're going to get 12 jurors that will not see allegations from in case they render a guilty verdict?
Well, the unfortunate reality in the 21st century America is that there are tons of people who don't watch the news because they don't want to stress their cats out, or they're too busy gaming, or who knows what. Fortunately, they're not watching this. But if you have a deep enough jury pool, you cycle through enough people to where you eventually find 12 who will listen to you.
Now, how do you think Trump's attorneys likely respond?
I think what they're going to do is they're going to advance their trial theory, and you can do that. You can begin sort of setting that up in jury selection, planting seeds, asking questions about their theory to see how jurors react, and to see body language, to see if somebody's just kind of shining them on, because folks aren't really good at diagnosing their own biases, if you will. I mean, you ask a question to a room full of 100 potential jurors, and you ask them, who here's an above average driver, right? And we all know we're going to get 75 or 80 or 90% of the people are going to raise their hand, but we know that only half of them do that. So that's their challenge, is to make sure that they can diagnose the bias, even though the juror doesn't really see it themselves.
Well, it all begins this morning with a jury selection. We will see how it proceeds. I imagine it will be a bit of a circus. Jeremy Rosenthal, thank you for your time and perspective this morning.